Welcome back to channel. Today we're counting down 5 incredible coins that many people may have accidentally spent, lost or forgotten over the years. Hidden in old coin jars, dusty collections, family heirlooms, and even everyday pocket change, these coins continue to surprise collectors with their fascinating history and remarkable potential. Some of them may look completely ordinary at first glance, but a closer look could reveal a true hidden treasure. So make sure you watch until the very end, because the number 4 coin on today's list might be the most exciting discovery of them all. Get ready to explore the top 5 coins that collectors are still searching for today. Let's get started. First coin, the 1983 Jefferson nickel with a P mint mark, is one of those coins that millions of people may have handled without ever realizing its potential significance. Every day, coins pass through countless hands, get tossed into jars, forgotten in drawers, or lost beneath car seats. Most people never stop to examine them closely, yet hidden among ordinary pocket change could be a coin that captures the attention of collectors and sparks excitement throughout the numismatic community. Produced at the Philadelphia Mint, the 1983 Jefferson nickel represents a fascinating chapter in the history of American coinage. At first glance, it may seem like a common 5-cent coin. However, collectors understand that even modern coins can become highly desirable when they possess unusual characteristics, exceptional preservation, or a combination of factors that make them stand out from the millions that were originally produced. The Jefferson nickel series began in 1938 and replaced the famous Buffalo nickel. The design was created by sculptor Felix Schlag and honors one of America's most influential founding fathers, Thomas Jefferson. The obverse features a detailed portrait of Jefferson, while the reverse originally displayed his historic Virginia home, Monticello. This design has remained one of the most recognizable images in United States coinage for decades. The 1983 Jefferson nickel is composed of 75% copper and 25% nickel. It weighs exactly 5 grams, measures 21.21 millimeters in diameter, and has a thickness of approximately 1.95 millimeters. Though physically small, this coin represents a lasting connection to American history and the nation's long tradition of coin collecting. What makes the 1983 Jefferson nickel particularly interesting is the possibility that valuable examples may still be hidden in circulation, old collections, and forgotten containers of loose change. During the early 1980s, millions of nickels were produced and released into everyday commerce. Most people spent them without a second thought. Over time, many became worn through circulation, while others disappeared into storage and remained untouched for decades. Imagine cleaning out a family member's home and discovering an old coffee can filled with coins collected years ago. Among the pennies, dimes, and quarters sits a 1983 Jefferson nickel. To an untrained eye, it looks completely ordinary. Yet closer examination reveals that it has remained in remarkable condition compared to other surviving examples. Suddenly, what seemed like spare change becomes a fascinating collectible with a story to tell. Collector demand for Jefferson nickels remains strong because the series is accessible, historically important, and full of interesting varieties. Many collectors begin their numismatic journey by searching through pocket change, hoping to discover something unusual. The thrill of finding a special coin when nobody expected one is one of the reasons coin collecting remains so popular today. The rarity of any particular coin often depends on much more than mintage figures alone. Condition plays a major role. While millions of 1983 Jefferson nickels were produced, only a small percentage survived in exceptional condition. Coins that escaped heavy circulation and retained sharp details are considerably more desirable than heavily worn examples. Another factor that excites collectors is the possibility of minting errors and unusual varieties. Throughout American coinage history, certain coins have become famous because of striking mistakes, doubled designs, off-center strikes, or other unusual characteristics. Collectors carefully inspect coins in search of these hidden treasures because even small differences can dramatically increase collector interest. One reason the Jefferson nickel continues to attract attention is its connection to Thomas Jefferson, a key figure in American history. As the principal author of the Declaration of Independence and the third President of the United States, Jefferson played a major role in shaping the nation. Every Jefferson nickel serves as a miniature tribute to his contributions and legacy. Many collectors enjoy assembling complete sets of Jefferson nickels, searching for every date and mint mark combination. This ongoing demand helps sustain interest in the series year after year. High-quality examples often receive particular attention because they become increasingly difficult to find as time passes. The idea of hidden treasure is one of the most exciting aspects of coin collecting. Valuable coins are not always locked away in museum collections or high-end auctions. Sometimes they remain hidden in everyday places. Old jars, inherited collections, forgotten boxes, and family keepsakes have all produced remarkable discoveries. Stories of collectors finding important coins in ordinary locations continue to inspire treasure hunters around the world. For collectors hoping to identify valuable Jefferson nickels, careful examination is essential. Look closely at the date, mint mark, surface quality, and overall condition. Avoid cleaning coins because cleaning can permanently damage their surfaces and reduce collector appeal. Proper storage in protective holders helps preserve condition and prevents unnecessary wear. Experienced numismatists recommend studying grading standards and learning how to recognize important characteristics. Knowledge is one of the most valuable tools in coin collecting. A coin overlooked by one person may become a prized collectible when examined by someone who understands its significance. As years pass, fewer original coins remain in attractive condition. Some become damaged, others are lost, and many continue to circulate until their details wear away. This gradual decline in surviving high-quality examples contributes to the fascination surrounding collectible coins and helps explain why collectors remain passionate about searching for them. Today, the 1983 Jefferson nickel with a P mint mark continues to capture the imagination of collectors. Hidden in old collections, tucked away in forgotten drawers, or mixed with ordinary pocket change, these coins still have the potential to surprise those willing to take a closer look. The possibility that an overlooked nickel could turn out to be a remarkable discovery keeps collectors searching generation after generation. In the end, the 1983 Jefferson nickel is far more than a simple 5-cent coin. It is a piece of history, a symbol of American heritage, and a reminder that treasures can sometimes hide in the most unexpected places. Somewhere, right now, another forgotten Jefferson nickel may be waiting to be rediscovered, proving once again that extraordinary finds often begin with the most ordinary objects. Next coin, the 1979 Jefferson nickel without a mint mark, is one of those fascinating coins that countless people may have overlooked, spent, or forgotten without realizing its potential significance. Every year, old coins disappear into drawers, coin jars, piggy banks, and storage boxes, often remaining untouched for decades. To most people, a nickel is simply spare change. But to collectors, Some coins represent hidden pieces of history that can transform an ordinary discovery into an unforgettable treasure hunt. The Jefferson nickel series has been a cornerstone of American coinage since 1938. Introduced to replace the Buffalo nickel, the series honored Thomas Jefferson, one of the most influential figures in United States history. The coin's design features Jefferson's portrait on the obverse and his famous Virginia estate, Monticello, on the reverse. For generations, these coins have circulated throughout the country, quietly carrying history in the pockets of millions of Americans. A 1979 Jefferson nickel without a mint mark was produced at the Philadelphia Mint. During that period, Philadelphia issued nickels commonly carried no mint mark, making them distinct from coins produced at other facilities. While millions were originally struck, the passage of time has changed the landscape dramatically. Many examples have become worn, damaged, lost, or forgotten, leaving collectors eager to locate the best surviving pieces. The coin is composed of 75% copper and 25% nickel. It weighs 5 grams, measures 21.21 millimeters in diameter, and has a thickness of approximately 1.95 millimeters. These specifications remained consistent across the Jefferson nickel series for many years, helping maintain a familiar appearance and feel for everyday use. What makes the 1979 Jefferson nickel so interesting to collectors is the possibility that exceptional examples may still be hidden in circulation or old collections. Most people never inspect their coins carefully. A nickel received in change is often spent again without a second thought. Yet history has shown that valuable discoveries sometimes emerge from the most ordinary places. An old coffee can, filled with coins, a forgotten collection, inherited from a relative, or a dusty box tucked away in a closet can all contain unexpected treasures. Imagine opening an old family keepsake box that has remained untouched for decades. Inside are photographs, letters, and a handful of old coins gathered over the years. Among them rests a 1979 Jefferson nickel. At first glance, it appears completely ordinary. However, after closer examination, the coin reveals strong details, attractive surfaces, and a remarkable state of preservation. Suddenly, an overlooked nickel becomes a fascinating collectible that sparks curiosity and excitement. One reason collectors remain interested in Jefferson nickels is their accessibility. Unlike some rare coins that are almost impossible to find, Jefferson nickels continue to appear in old collections and occasionally even in circulation. This creates an ongoing sense of possibility. Every handful of coins examined could potentially contain something special. Collector demand for Jefferson nickels remains strong because the series combines historical importance, affordability, and the challenge of locating high-quality examples. Many collectors attempt to assemble complete date and mint mark sets, while others focus on finding coins with exceptional eye appeal. As a result, demand for attractive examples continues year after year. Condition is one of the most important factors influencing desirability. Fine condition coins typically show evidence of circulation but still retain important design details. Higher-grade examples are considerably more difficult to find because most coins were used extensively in everyday commerce. Every year that passes reduces the number of surviving coins in exceptional condition, increasing collector interest in well-preserved specimens. Another aspect that excites collectors is the possibility of unusual varieties or minting errors. Throughout American coin history, certain coins have become highly sought after because of striking anomalies, double designs, off-center strikes, or other unusual characteristics. These discoveries fuel the excitement of coin collecting and encourage enthusiasts to inspect every coin carefully. The Jefferson nickel also serves as a tribute to Thomas Jefferson's enduring legacy. Jefferson played a central role in shaping the United States, serving as the principal author of the Declaration of Independence and later becoming the nation's third president. His influence on American history remains profound, and every Jefferson nickel reflects a small part of that legacy. The rarity of a coin is not always determined by mintage alone. Survival rates, preservation quality, and collector demand all play crucial roles. Millions of 1,979 nickels were produced, but only a fraction remain in outstanding condition today. Coins that escaped years of wear and damage are increasingly difficult to locate, making them especially attractive to collectors. For anyone searching for collectible Jefferson nickels, patience and attention to detail are essential. Examine coins carefully under good lighting. Look for strong design details, appealing surfaces, and any unusual characteristics. Avoid cleaning coins because cleaning can permanently damage their appearance and reduce collector value. Proper storage in protective holders can help preserve condition for future generations. Many experienced collectors emphasize the importance of education. Learning about grading standards, mint marks, varieties, and preservation techniques can dramatically improve a collector's ability to identify promising coins. Knowledge often separates ordinary finds from truly exciting discoveries. Part of the enduring appeal of coin collecting comes from the possibility that hidden treasures still exist. Valuable coins are not always found in museums or auction houses. Sometimes they remain hidden in ordinary places where nobody expects them. Every inherited collection, estate sale, and forgotten coin jar holds the potential for a surprising discovery. Today, the 1,979 Jefferson nickel without a mint mark continues to attract attention from collectors who appreciate both its historical significance and its potential as a hidden collectible. Though small and often overlooked, it represents a fascinating piece of American numismatic history that continues to inspire treasure hunters around the world. In the end, the 1,979 Jefferson nickel is much more than a simple 5-cent coin. It is a connection to the past, a reminder of America's rich history, and proof that extraordinary discoveries can sometimes be found among the most ordinary objects. Somewhere, perhaps hidden in a forgotten drawer or mixed among loose change, another Jefferson nickel waits to be rediscovered. That possibility keeps collectors searching, learning, and dreaming of the next great treasure. Next coin, the 1,991 Jefferson nickel with a P mint mark, is one of those coins that millions of people may have handled without ever giving it a second thought. It passed through cash registers, grocery stores, vending machines, and countless everyday transactions. Many were tossed into jars, forgotten in drawers, or lost beneath couch cushions. Yet, among these ordinary-looking nickels could be examples that attract the attention of collectors and transform a simple coin into a fascinating hidden treasure. Produced at the Philadelphia Mint, the 1,991 Jefferson nickel represents an important part of modern American coinage. At first glance, it appears no different from many other nickels that circulated during the late 20th century. However, collectors know that even modern coins can become highly desirable when they survive in exceptional condition or possess unusual characteristics that set them apart from the rest. The Jefferson nickel series began in 1938 and has remained one of the longest-running coin designs in United States history. Created by sculptor Felix Schlag, the design honors Thomas Jefferson, one of America's most influential founding fathers. Jefferson's portrait appears on the obverse, while the reverse features Monticello, his historic Virginia estate. Together, these elements create a design that has become instantly recognizable to generations of Americans. The 1991 Jefferson nickel is composed of 75% copper and 25% nickel. It weighs exactly 5 grams, measures 21.21 millimeters in diameter, and has a thickness of approximately 1.95 millimeters. Though physically small, this coin represents a lasting connection to American history and the tradition of coin collecting that continues to thrive today. One of the most exciting aspects of the 1991 Jefferson nickel is the possibility that valuable examples may still be hiding in plain sight. Unlike many older coins that disappeared from circulation long ago, 1991 nickels can still occasionally be found among collections of loose change. This creates an intriguing possibility for collectors and treasure hunters. Somewhere, a forgotten coin jar or old collection may contain an overlooked nickel waiting to be rediscovered. Imagine sorting through a box of family keepsakes that has not been opened in decades. Inside are photographs, letters, and a collection of old coins gathered over the years. Among them sits a 1991 Jefferson nickel. Most people would simply glance at it and move on. A collector, however, might notice unusually sharp details, attractive surfaces, and excellent preservation. Suddenly, what appeared to be an ordinary coin becomes an object of genuine interest. Collector demand for Jefferson nickels remains strong because the series is accessible, historically significant, and full of opportunities for discovery. Many collectors enjoy assembling complete sets, searching for every date and mint mark combination. Others focus on locating the finest examples possible. This ongoing demand helps keep interest in the series alive year after year. Condition is one of the most important factors affecting collector appeal. Fine condition examples generally show evidence of circulation while still retaining key design features. Coins that survived with minimal wear are much more difficult to locate. Every year, additional coins become damaged, lost, or worn down through continued handling, reducing the number of attractive examples available to collectors. Another factor that adds excitement is the possibility of minting errors and unusual varieties. Throughout the history of American coinage, certain coins have become famous because of doubled dies, off-center strikes, misaligned designs, and other production anomalies. Collectors carefully inspect their coins because even subtle differences can generate considerable interest within the hobby. The Jefferson nickel also holds historical significance because it honors Thomas Jefferson. As the primary author of the Declaration of Independence and the third President of the United States, Jefferson played a central role in shaping the nation. Every Jefferson nickel serves as a small tribute to his contributions and enduring legacy. The rarity of collectible coins often depends on more than just the number originally produced. Survival rates, preservation quality, and collector demand all influence desirability. While many 1991 Jefferson nickels were minted, only a limited number remain in outstanding condition today. Coins that escaped years of heavy circulation are increasingly sought after by collectors who appreciate quality and originality. Part of the excitement surrounding coin collecting comes from the realization that valuable discoveries can happen almost anywhere. Important coins are not always found in museums or expensive auctions. Sometimes they remain hidden in ordinary places. Old piggy banks, inherited collections, desk drawers, and forgotten containers of change have all produced remarkable finds over the years. For collectors searching for exceptional Jefferson nickels, patience is essential. Examine coins carefully under good lighting and pay close attention to surface quality, strike sharpness, and overall preservation. Avoid cleaning coins, because cleaning can permanently alter their surfaces and reduce collector appeal. Proper storage in protective holders can help preserve a coin's condition for future generations. Many experienced numismatists emphasize the importance of education. Learning about grading standards, mint marks, varieties, and coin preservation techniques can greatly improve a collector's ability to identify promising coins. Knowledge often makes the difference between overlooking a valuable piece and recognizing an important opportunity. As time continues to pass, fewer original examples remain in attractive condition. Some coins become damaged through mishandling, while others disappear entirely. This gradual decline in high-quality survivors contributes to the ongoing fascination surrounding collectible coins and helps explain why collectors remain passionate about searching for them. The hidden treasure aspect of the 1991 Jefferson nickel is what makes it so appealing. The idea that an overlooked coin could still be sitting unnoticed in a jar of loose change inspires countless collectors to continue searching. Every handful of coins presents a new opportunity. Every collection tells a story. Every discovery brings excitement. Today, the 1991 Jefferson nickel with a P mint mark remains an interesting and collectible piece of American numismatic history. Though often overlooked, it represents a reminder that treasures are not always large, flashy, or obvious. Sometimes they are small, simple objects quietly waiting to be recognized. In the end, the 1991 P Jefferson nickel is more than just a 5-cent coin. It is a piece of history, a connection to America's past, and a symbol of the thrill that drives collectors to keep searching. Somewhere, hidden among ordinary coins, another Jefferson nickel may be waiting to surprise the person who finally takes the time to look closely. That possibility is what makes coin collecting such an exciting adventure and why the search for hidden treasures never truly ends. Next coin, the 1998 Jefferson nickel with a D mint mark, is one of those coins that most people would never think twice about. Every day, nickels move from hand to hand, disappear into coin jars, fall behind furniture, or get forgotten in old collections. To the average person, a 5-cent coin seems ordinary and insignificant. Yet collectors know that sometimes the most unexpected treasures are hidden in plain sight, quietly waiting for someone to recognize their importance. Produced at the Denver Mint, the 1998D Jefferson nickel represents a fascinating part of modern American coinage. Although millions of these coins were struck, time has a way of changing things. Coins become worn, damaged, lost, or simply forgotten. As years pass, finding attractive examples in collectible condition becomes increasingly challenging, creating opportunities for collectors who know what to look for. The Jefferson Nickels series first appeared in 1938 and replaced the Buffalo nickel. Designed by Felix Schlag, the coin honors Thomas Jefferson, one of the most influential figures in American history. The obverse features Jefferson's portrait, while the reverse displays Monticello, his famous Virginia home. This design has remained familiar to generations of Americans and continues to be one of the most recognized coins in circulation. The 1998D Jefferson nickel is composed of 75% copper and 25% nickel. It weighs exactly 5 grams, measures 21.21 millimeters in diameter, and has a thickness of approximately 1.95 millimeters. While these specifications may seem ordinary, collectors understand that even common-looking coins can become highly desirable under the right circumstances. One of the most exciting aspects of coin collecting is the possibility that valuable coins may still be hidden among everyday change. Imagine someone emptying an old jar filled with coins collected over many years. Most of the contents appear ordinary. Pennies, dimes, quarters, and nickels spill across a table. Then one coin catches the eye. It is a 1998D Jefferson nickel that has survived in surprisingly attractive condition. Suddenly, what seemed like spare change becomes the focus of attention. Stories like this continue to fuel the passion of collectors around the world. Hidden treasures are not always buried underground or locked away in museums. Sometimes they sit quietly in desk drawers, forgotten boxes, or inherited collections. Every coin tells a story, and some stories become far more interesting when collectors begin to examine the details closely. Collector demand for Jefferson nickels remains strong because the series combines history, accessibility, and the excitement of discovery. Many people begin collecting coins by searching through pocket change, hoping to uncover something unusual. Others focus on building complete collections, searching for every date and mint mark combination. This consistent demand helps keep the Jefferson nickel series popular decade after decade. Condition plays a crucial role in determining collector interest. Fine condition examples often display moderate wear while still preserving important design details. Coins that remain sharp and attractive after years of existence are much harder to find. Every year, additional coins are damaged, scratched, cleaned, or lost, reducing the number of quality examples available to collectors. Another reason collectors closely inspect Jefferson nickels is the possibility of finding unusual varieties or minting errors. Throughout American coin history, certain coins have gained significant attention because of doubled dies, off-center strikes, missing details, or other production anomalies. These discoveries remind collectors that valuable finds can sometimes emerge from the most unexpected places. The historical connection to Thomas Jefferson adds another layer of appeal. Jefferson was a key architect of American democracy, the principal author of the Declaration of Independence, and the third President of the United States. His influence continues to shape the nation today. Every Jefferson nickel serves as a small reminder of his legacy and the role he played in American history. The rarity of collectible coins often depends on more than mintage figures. Survival rates, condition, eye appeal, and collector demand all contribute to desirability. While many 1998D nickels were originally produced, only a limited number remain in exceptional condition. Collectors often compete for the best examples because quality becomes increasingly scarce over time. Imagine finding a forgotten collection that belonged to a relative who carefully saved coins for decades. Hidden among ordinary pieces is a well-preserved 1998D Jefferson nickel. For years, it sat unnoticed, waiting for someone to recognize its significance. Moments like these capture the essence of coin collecting. The excitement comes not only from value, but also from the discovery itself. For collectors hoping to identify promising coins, patience and knowledge are essential. Examine coins carefully under good lighting. Pay attention to details such as strike quality, surface preservation, and overall appearance. Avoid cleaning coins because cleaning can permanently damage their surfaces and reduce collector appeal. Proper storage in protective holders helps preserve condition and protects coins from environmental damage. Many experienced collectors emphasize education as one of the most important tools in the hobby. Understanding grading standards, mint marks, varieties, and preservation techniques can greatly improve the ability to recognize valuable opportunities. Knowledge often transforms an ordinary search into a rewarding experience. The idea of hidden treasure remains one of the strongest attractions in coin collecting. Valuable discoveries do not always come from famous auctions or professional dealers. Sometimes they emerge from forgotten jars of change, estate sales, attic boxes, or inherited collections. Every search carries the possibility of uncovering something remarkable. As time passes, fewer original examples remain in attractive condition. Coins continue to circulate, accumulate wear, and disappear from collections. This gradual decline in quality survivors helps sustain collector interest and ensures that well-preserved examples remain desirable. Today, the 1998D Jefferson nickel continues to capture the imagination of collectors who appreciate both history and discovery. Though it may appear ordinary to most people, collectors understand that every coin deserves a closer look. Somewhere, another forgotten Jefferson nickel may still be waiting to surprise its next owner. In the end, the 1998D Jefferson nickel is far more than a simple 5-cent coin. It is a piece of American history, a reminder of Thomas Jefferson's enduring legacy, and a symbol of the excitement that drives collectors to keep searching. Hidden in plain sight, overlooked by countless people, and waiting to be rediscovered, it represents the possibility that treasure can sometimes be found where nobody expects it. That possibility is what makes coin collecting one of the most fascinating hobbies in the world. Next coin, the 1982 Jefferson nickel with a D mint mark, is one of those coins that countless people may have carried in their pockets without ever realizing what they had. Every day, coins are spent, dropped, forgotten, and overlooked. Some end up in old jars, hidden inside drawers, or stored away in collections that remain untouched for years. To most people, a nickel seems insignificant. Yet for collectors, certain coins can represent fascinating discoveries that transform ordinary change into a potential treasure. Produced at the Denver Mint, the 1982D Jefferson nickel is part of one of the longest-running coin series in United States history. The Jefferson nickel was first introduced in 1938, replacing the Buffalo nickel and honoring one of America's most influential founding fathers, Thomas Jefferson. Since then, billions of Jefferson nickels have circulated throughout the nation, becoming a familiar part of everyday life. The obverse of the coin features a portrait of Thomas Jefferson, while the reverse showcases Monticello, his famous Virginia estate. Designed by sculptor Felix Schlag, the Jefferson nickel remains one of the most recognizable coins in American currency. Its simple yet elegant design has endured for generations, making it a favorite among collectors and history enthusiasts alike. The 1982D Jefferson nickel is composed of 75% copper and 25% nickel. It weighs exactly 5 grams, has a diameter of 21.21 millimeters, and measures approximately 1.95 millimeters in thickness. These specifications remained consistent across most Jefferson nickels, creating a coin that is both durable and instantly recognizable. What makes the 1982D Jefferson nickel so intriguing is the possibility that valuable examples may still be hidden among everyday coins. During the early 1980s, millions of nickels were released into circulation. They moved through stores, banks, vending machines, and cash registers. Most people never paid attention to them. Over time, many became worn from use, while others disappeared into storage and remained untouched for decades. Imagine opening an old coin jar that has been sitting on a shelf for years. As you pour the contents onto a table, dozens of coins spill out. Most appear ordinary. Then, your attention is drawn to a Jefferson nickel from 1982. At first glance, it looks like just another coin. But after closer inspection, you realize it has survived in remarkably attractive condition. Suddenly, an ordinary nickel becomes the center of attention. This possibility is what keeps collectors searching. Hidden treasures are not always buried underground or locked away in museum collections. Sometimes they sit unnoticed in homes across the country. Old collections inherited from relatives, forgotten boxes in attics, and jars of spare change have all produced surprising discoveries. Every coin examined carries the possibility of revealing something special. Collector demand for Jefferson nickels remains strong because the series combines accessibility with historical significance. New collectors often begin by searching through pocket change, while experienced numismatists pursue the finest examples available. This wide appeal helps ensure continued interest in the series year after year. Condition is one of the most important factors affecting collector value. Fine condition examples show evidence of circulation while retaining key design details. Coins that survive with sharper features and minimal wear are much scarcer. As years pass, the number of well-preserved examples continues to decline, making attractive coins increasingly desirable. Another aspect that excites collectors is the possibility of minting errors and unusual varieties. Throughout American coin history, certain coins have become highly sought after because of production anomalies, such as double dies, off-center strikes, die cracks, or other unusual characteristics. These discoveries remind collectors that valuable treasures can sometimes be found where nobody expects them. The Denver Mint itself has a long and fascinating history. Coins bearing the D Mint mark have circulated throughout the United States for generations. Many collectors enjoy assembling complete date and mint mark sets, making Denver minted coins an important part of the hobby. The connection to Thomas Jefferson adds another layer of significance. Jefferson was one of the principal architects of American democracy, the author of the Declaration of Independence and the nation's third president. His influence on American history remains profound. Every Jefferson nickel serves as a miniature tribute to his contributions and legacy. The rarity of collectible coins often depends on more than mintage numbers. Survival rates, condition, eye appeal, and collector demand all play critical roles. While millions of 1,982D Jefferson nickels were produced, only a fraction remain in outstanding condition today. Coins that escaped years of wear and damage often attract the greatest interest from collectors. Part of the excitement of coin collecting comes from the thrill of discovery. Valuable coins do not always appear in high-profile auctions or professional collections. Sometimes they emerge from ordinary places. A forgotten piggy bank, a family inheritance, an estate sale, or an old dresser drawer can all become the source of an unexpected find. For collectors hoping to identify valuable examples, careful examination is essential. Study the coin under good lighting and pay attention to details such as strike quality, surface preservation, and overall appearance. Avoid cleaning old coins because cleaning can permanently damage their surfaces and reduce collector interest. Proper storage in protective holders can help preserve condition and prevent unnecessary wear. Many experienced collectors emphasize the importance of learning about grading standards and coin varieties. Knowledge can transform a casual search into a successful treasure hunt. The more a collector understands about coin preservation and rarity, the greater the chances of recognizing an important discovery. As decades pass, fewer original examples remain in attractive condition. Coins continue to circulate, become damaged, or disappear entirely. This gradual reduction in high-quality survivors contributes to the ongoing fascination surrounding collectible coins and encourages collectors to continue searching. Today, The 1982 Jefferson nickel remains an interesting and potentially collectible piece of American numismatic history. Though often overlooked, it represents the possibility that treasures may still exist in plain sight. Somewhere, another forgotten nickel may be waiting to surprise the person who takes a closer look.